You've been giving too much. You forgot to feed yourself love. Wondering why you're idle. Running in circles, come and cycle. Ask yourself a question. How you became a victim of love with no compassion. You're in denial. Like an addict, I feel like I'm doing control. Is this heavy? Cause I won't put a price on my soul. Gotta break it. Today I'm gonna free my mind. Can't wait until it feels right. I'm just gonna take my time. Love me. I'm just gonna take my time. Love me. I'm just gonna take my time. Love I'm just gonna take my time loving me. Oh, I've been living in my visions with my eyes closed. Daily meditation, let it take me where my mind goes. I'm a goddess, going through it. Now I'm investing my love, follow me. I'm letting go, let my ego hold me down. Now I own.
Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Come on in and get comfortable. Make yourself at home.
Now it's automatic. I'm sitting on my given control. Where I'm headed, I'm present at his feet in my soul. Gotta claim it. Today I learn to free my mind. Cause everything is all in. I'm just gonna take my time loving me. I'm just gonna take my time loving me. I just wanna take my time loving me. I'm just gonna take my time loving me. I'm just gonna take my time loving me. I'm just gonna take my time. I'm just gonna take my time loving me.
Grand rising, grand rising. Welcome in, welcome in. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. Get comfortable. I'm super excited. Today is day 1 of our 21 days to self-love and soul alignment challenge. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I'm so happy to see you. And the fact that you're here for this, I'm even more excited for you. And not only that, I'm proud of you, right? Because what do we know about 21 days? Let me explain to you why I do these challenges, okay? They say it takes 21 days to either start a new habit or break something off of you. And so I make it a 21-day challenge and center certain topics around that 21 days. And so this is going to be the space now for us to be able to go through this beautiful transition together, okay? So now let me tell you a few things about this challenge here before we get started. Hey Murad, hey Grand Rising, hey Alicia, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited you guys are here. Now, let me say this. We are going to be here for the next 21 days, every day at the same time slot, okay? Now, I would highly suggest that you bring your pen and paper when we get on, okay? I'm going to be teaching you things to make this transition possible, okay? And so you don't want to get on here and just do whatever we discuss, that daily topic for that day. You need to be implementing these things that we talk about every day into your life, okay? This is a lifestyle. This is you going into your higher self. This is you getting connected. This is you plugging yourself up, okay? So you absolutely are going to need to take notes, okay? Now, this week we're going to focus on awareness, healing, and gentle reconnection with your inner truths. If at any time you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them below. This is an interactive challenge. This is not about me just talking and talking and teaching. I want you to be here, which is aware, present of what's going on right now, right? And conscious. So you can take these things that we're going to discuss into your soul. So you can activate, okay? Now, this journey is going to entail yes, you putting yourself first, you prioritizing yourself, and some of you may even feel a little selfish about it, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, that's okay, because technically, you cannot love, nurture, or provide for anyone if you're not doing it for oneself first, right? It is no one else's responsibility to make sure that in your adult age that you have what you need, you feel the way you want to feel, you look the way that you want to, etc. These are your obligations to self. Not only that, it is neither someone else's responsibility to be your source of happiness, joy, fulfillment, peace, or any other emotion that is in that category. Okay, these are your sole responsibilities to ourselves. And unfortunately, what happens is we depend on people, places, and things to be our source of happiness when they can only intensify that feeling. You are responsible to be this source yourself, okay? This is your center. This is your light here, okay? And so at some point you've come unconnected. It is a natural response to being a human. Not only that, we don't even realize we are not connected, okay? So, you know, I've been on my journey 4 years here now. So just like I will tell you all the time, it's never too late. The time that you arrive here is right on time. So please make sure that you are taking this seriously. I was thinking about earlier, you know, they have this, what do they call it? Glow up. Everybody wants to glow up, right? Well, listen, do you know what a glow up is? You have to glow up from the inside out. Your external world is a reflection of your internal world. So it doesn't matter what you do to the outside of yourself. That is only going to be a short duration of time that you are riding that euphoria, because it is not going to last long, because it is surface. It is an external doing. Your glow must come from the inside. There is a fire in you right now, and this is what I'm here to light you up so you can glow up and guide yourself into the highest vibration of yourself. We are multidimensional beings, right? So, you know, when you have those beautiful thoughts about yourself, those random visions, those random beautiful ideas about yourself pertaining to yourself, that is absolutely your higher self showing you an alternate reality that you absolutely can possess, but you must get into the vibration of this reality, okay? So the first thing I'm going to touch on is awareness. Awareness is knowledge or perception of a situation or fact. To be aware is to be present of what is going on right now. Not only do you want to be aware of what's going on outside of you, you want to be aware of what's going on inside of you. I'm going to tell you now, for this next 21 days, you're going to step away from that external view, okay? Because right now you're walking around with your eyes wide shut. And we need to open up the right eye so you can see clearly, okay? So don't be so focused on, don't be so concerned on the external. That is a, what word am I looking for? A distraction, okay? Anything going on outside of you is a distraction to keep you from going inside of yourself, my love. Now, the next thing is healing. And healing is the process of making or becoming sound or healthy again, okay? The process of healing entails you acknowledging and accepting all aspects of yourself with love, self-compassion, and without judgment, okay? In this space, you want to be open, honest, transparent, and vulnerable with yourself. This is your life, okay? It's time to stop allowing your life to live you, and you take control of it. Your life should not be running you. Self-love derives from what you feel, believe, and think about yourself. Your life, your world is made up of what you feel, believe, and think about yourself, my love. And I can only speak for myself and from experience, but I know when I realized that I had fallen out of love with myself, it was because I was measuring my value, my self-worth by my circumstances, by my environment, by what everybody else felt about me. Every time a situation would happen in my life, it had the ability to keep me in a certain vibrational state. You have to be able to know who you are at all times and hold that vibration. You have to be able to withstand every storm, every situation that comes your way. When things happen in your life, love, they're not happening to you. They're happening for you. So you need to start asking yourself, how is this serving me? And stop taking on that victim mentality. As soon as something happens, what is the first thing you do as a human? You go into distress, you're worried, you're stressed out, now you're depressed. You don't know what to do, how to do it. You have allowed that whole situation to take over who you are. And what happens along the way, if all we can do is go through one circumstance after another, and you don't experience the best circumstances, you don't have the best interactions, what do you think would automatically happen? To fall out of love with yourself would be inevitable. You're not doing anything to reassure yourself or to nurture the love that you have. So at some point, due to the fact that you are in the victim mentality, right? You don't understand that life is happening for you. You allow every circumstance to determine who you are. You allow somebody else's opinions of you to determine who you are. You allow your environment, where you live, where you dwell, to determine who you are. You are not what happens to you. So as long as you're operating out of this mindset, my love, to love yourself again would be absolutely impossible. And on top of that, 9 times out of 10, you cannot even identify when and where you feel out of love with yourself at. Hey, who is this? Oh, I don't want to. Hey, baby, I see you. I do not want to mess your name up, my love. Welcome, Grand Rising. How are you doing, love? Let me see. Let me give it a whirl. Baldiba, maybe? Baldiba? Ooh, let me know if I said that right. I hope I did. I'm not good with names, so I'm not trying to mess your name up on purpose, my love. But I'm happy you're here. Welcome. Okay, so Your life, your worth is now determined by everything going on outside of you, which means you have no control at all, because as soon as the sun changes, as soon as the situation changes, as soon as a person changes their mind, whatever it is, that is going to determine how you feel about yourself. Okay, so you have to get back grounded with your core, with your center. And I'm going to tell you this. This is going to be a little side note here. You are who you truly are when you are by yourself. Okay? And I'm going to tell you now, that was a hard thing for me to swallow, because it's easy to blame others for the things that you partake in, the mindset you reside under, your patterns and things of this nature. It's easy to blame somebody else. And granted, right? Granted, they absolutely may be a part of why you now partake, indulge, think that way, move that way, whatever it is. Absolutely, 100%. But at the end of the day, you absolutely had a choice when it was presented to you, when it happened to you, and unfortunately, you chose to partake, right? To pick up these behaviors, to allow yourself to get accustomed to that mindset or whatever it is. And that is okay. That is perfectly okay. That is another natural response, again, to being a human being. Right? You heard that saying, birds of a feather flock together? This is why they have these types of sayings. You are attracted to people who have the same interests as you, right? People who are giving off that same energy as you. This is what you attract to you. Also keep that in mind. So if you're experiencing things that you feel like, well, it's because you're giving out that vibration, right? But so like I was saying, you attract certain energies and things of this nature to you. So when you are sitting in your solitude, when you are sitting with self, you can absolutely expect for these things to come to surface, okay? Because they're still going to be in you. They're still going to be a part of you, because you've not let them go yet. So what I would encourage you to do in this space is do what you need to and let them go. Remember, you going into your higher self is you removing things that have been taught to you, shown to you, emitted to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even things, even like I said, if you picked it up along the way. But those things that got you this far cannot go with you up to where you're going. So you absolutely must begin to let them go. Okay? So today is going to be setting the intention, okay? And to set an intention means to aim, okay? This is your goal. This is something intended. The intention that we are setting is what? This is day one. The intention is to do what? To fall in love with yourself and go into your higher vibration. So that would be your intention, okay? And this is why I told you to bring a pen and a paper, because you're going to need to write these things down. Not only are you going to need to write them down, you're going to need to start writing. You're going to need to start allowing your soul to come to surface. You writing is also a form of letting go and also a form of receiving. So you got to get you a journal, okay? You got to get your journal. And as a matter of fact, I have my journals on sale on Amazon right now, and I will drop some links in the comments at some point here. I have to figure it out because, you know, I'm not that savvy here. But you absolutely must begin to write, my love. Writing is going to be detrimental. So, what does self-love mean? What does self-love mean? Self-love is the state of appreciation for oneself that grows from actions that support physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. Self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. Self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. Okay? It's so easy to get caught up loving on others. I mean, not only does it make you feel good, right? It makes you feel like you're doing something. For some people, it makes them feel like they have a purpose. And like I said, it's a beautiful thing to love on others and to serve others. It's what I do. But you also have to realize, if you're so concerned and so invested in someone else, who is that concerned and invested in you? While you're steady running around pouring and watering everyone else, who is watering you? You must pour into yourself. I'm going to tell you now, this 21 days is going to require all of you. This 21 days, you're going to have to give yourself everything you've got. Because at the end of the day, you are all you have. Nobody will, can ever love you the way that you do. Nobody can ever take care of you the way that you do, love. Not only that, the way that you love yourself is absolutely going to determine not only how others handle you, but how the universe handles you, what you attract to yourself. You can't expect to attract these beautiful, extraordinary things if you don't feel beautiful and extraordinary about yourself. So I want you to take some time and figure out, what does self-love look like for you? What does you loving you feel like? What does you caring for yourself look like? What does you putting yourself first look like? What does you making you feel good look like? What does you encouraging yourself look like? What does you investing in yourself look like? And remember, yes, we want to see change immediately, right? But we understand that no great change happens overnight. So we need to make sure that we're doing small and consistent changes. So pick one thing. I want you to pick one thing in one way that you can now begin to implement self-love into your life, and drop it down below. I want you to also drop down below what you're letting go of and what your intention is in the long run. What are your goals? What are you focused on? The thing about life is, I want you to understand, is that life is ever changing, and it's going to change with or without you. It is going to change by force or by flow. So instead of being unconscious and allowing the subconscious to run your life, wouldn't you want to be a conscious creator of your future? Wouldn't you want to know what your life was going to look like 5 years from now, 10 years from now? The only way to ensure your future, my love, is for you to create it. And today is day one. The glow up happens from the inside out. I'm proud of you for taking this journey. I'm proud of you for committing to yourself. And I'm super proud of you for showing up for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are the only person who can save you. And there's a higher version of you waiting for you right now, my love. I love you guys. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. But what do I want you to absolutely make sure you do for the rest of your day? Bye-bye.